I should have spotted the cracks earlier, but love blinds you, doesn't it? At 32, I'd poured my heart into this relationship with Emily, 29. My fiancée of 8 months after 3 solid years together. Our wedding loomed just weeks away. 150 guests, a lavish riverside estate, every detail polished to perfection. But over a quiet Thursday dinner, she shattered the illusion with a casual bombshell. "I invited Ryan to the wedding," she said, twirling her fork in the pasta like it was nothing. I nearly choked, the sauce burning my throat. Ryan, her college ex, the one she'd shared 4 intense years with, the almost husband before life pulled them apart. "You invited your ex to our wedding?" She flashed a serene smile, as if this were the most ordinary thing. "Yeah, we're still good friends." It'd feel wrong not to include him. "Emily, that's unusual." My voice tightened, the room suddenly feeling smaller, the clink of our glasses echoing too loudly. Her expression sharpened, eyes narrowing like I'd struck a nerve. "If you truly loved me, Alex, you'd get it. It proves we're mature, that we can all act like adults." Adults. The word hung heavy, my pulse quickening as I pictured him there, watching her vow forever to me. "You want your ex witnessing our vows?" "God, you're so insecure," she snapped, her fork clattering against the plate. "Ryan's married now happily. His wife can't come. She's abroad visiting family, but he'll be there alone. No big deal." The way she said it felt scripted, too smooth, her gaze darting away just a fraction. "What's his wife's name?" I asked, keeping my tone light, casual. She blinked, a flicker of hesitation. Rebecca, why?" "Just wondering. Have you met her?" "Of course," she shot back, too defensive, her cheeks flushing faintly. "Several times." I forced a smile, the knot in my stomach twisting tighter. "You're right. I'm overreacting. If Ryan means that much to you, I understand." Surprise softened her features, and she leaned in, pressing a kiss to my cheek, her lips cool against my skin. "See? That's why I love you." That night, alone in the dim glow of my screen, I dug deeper. Ryan's profile popped up easily on social media. His wife's name? Sophia, not Rebecca. And her post showed her at work locally, a dental hygienist just 20 minutes from our venue. No overseas trip in sight. The air grew thick with betrayal, my heart pounding as puzzle pieces clicked into place. Over the weekend, I uncovered more. Emily's iPad left carelessly at my place, still logged into her messages. I know, snooping's a breach, but lies like hers demanded answers. Their texts flowed too warmly, nostalgic, remember whens. Wistful. Those were the days. Him. Shame we didn't work out. Her. Timing's everything. Each word stabbed like a knife, the screen's blue light casting harsh shadows on my face. By Monday, resolve hardened in my chest. I messaged Sophia from my real account. "Hi, Sophia. I'm Alex, marrying Emily next month. She's invited your husband, Ryan, to our wedding. She mentioned you couldn't attend due to travel abroad, but I see you're nearby. I'd love to personally invite you as my guest. Reception at Riverside Estate on the 15th. Her reply came swift, laced with shock. "Abroad? Funny, since I'm at my desk right now. Ryan said he had a work conference that weekend. Thanks for the heads up. I'll be there." This was going to unravel spectacularly. The following week buzzed with unspoken tension. Emily chattered about final touches, seating charts, casually slotting Ryan at table 3 with my old college buddies. "Why there?" I probed, my voice steady despite the storm inside. "He won't know anyone else. It'd be awkward with strangers," she replied. her eyes avoiding mine. What about your cousins at table 7? She frowned, a slip almost escaping. No, that's too far from... table 3's closer to us. Too far from the head table. She nearly said it. Meanwhile, Sophia and I swapped messages. Ryan had been distant for months. Late nights, phone guarded like a secret, sudden gym obsession. Classic red flags, I hinted at the texts I'd glimpsed. Not the gritty details, but enough to ignite her fury. That scheming woman, she wrote, and my spineless husband, they deserve each other. We plotted carefully. Sophia as my +1 to the rehearsal dinner. Maximum drama, contained before the wedding, if it even happened. 3 days out, Emily reviewed the dinner list. Just family and wedding party, right? Yeah, I said. And Ryan, I invited him too. I nearly laughed at her casual lie. He lived just an hour away. No travel excuse needed. That's thoughtful. She beamed, oblivious to my sarcasm, the irony hanging thick in the air. Rehearsal day, I feigned an emergency. Gotta pick up a friend with car trouble. Dinner's in 2 hours. I'll meet you there. They're stranded. Can't leave them. She huffed, annoyed but nodded, her heels clicking as she left. I collected Sophia. She looked fierce. Elegant black dress hugging her frame. Makeup sharp as a blade. Ready? I asked, the engine humming beneath us. 3 years married, and he's creeping with his ex? Oh, I'm beyond ready, she said, her voice steel-edged. We slipped into the restaurant 40 minutes late, the private room alive with chatter from 30 guests. Our families, the bridal party. I entered first, Sophia trailing. Emily rose, smile faltering. There you are. We were worried. Then Sophia stepped into the light. The room hushed, silverware frozen mid-air. Ryan paled, ghost white, his chair scraping back instinctively. Hi, honey, Sophia cooed, saccharine sweet. Surprise! Trip cancelled. Emily's jaw slackened, fish-like, words failing. Sophia, I thought you were abroad. Yeah, that's what Ryan spun about his conference, Sophia replied, her eyes locking on him like daggers. Imagine my shock when Alex invited me personally. I stepped up, voice calm amid the thickening silence. Everyone, meet Sophia, Ryan's wife. Since Emily was so keen on including Ryan in our celebrations, I thought she'd join as my guest. My mom, ever perceptive, caught the undercurrent instantly. Sophia, delighted to meet you. Come sit by me, she said, patting the seat, her warm tone cutting through the chill. The dinner exploded into chaos. Sophia positioned across from Ryan and Emily, the air crackling with unspoken accusations. Emily tried normalcy, her voice trembling like a leaf in wind. So, Sophia, how long have you and Ryan been married? 3 years. Sophia sipped her wine, eyes gleaming. But maybe you can tell me how long you've been texting my husband. Utensils clattered. A cough echoed. Ryan shrank, wishing for invisibility. We're just friends, Emily stammered. Sophia brandished her phone. Friends don't text at midnight. Friends don't swap shirtless selfies. Want me to read these aloud? Monica, Sophia, please, not here. Ryan begged, sweat beading on his brow. Not here? She laughed, sharp and bitter. Where then? Your fake conference? Or those client dinners Emily magically knew about? My groomsman Ben whispered, Holy hell, loud enough to ripple through the room. Emily whirled on me, tears welling, her face crumpling. Alex, this is all a misunderstanding, is it? I asked, cool as ice. You lied about her being abroad. Her name, even. Seated Ryan close to us, invited him here. Why? You set me up, she hissed, voice breaking. No, Emily, you orchestrated this. I just ensured his wife got an invite to your little party. Emily's dad, Robert, rose abruptly. What in God's name is happening? Sophia leaned forward. Your daughter's been in an emotional affair with my husband. Maybe more. She invited him here, making damn sure I wouldn't show. That's not true. Emily shrieked, the word piercing the air. Really? I pulled my phone, thumb hovering. Want me to share the messages? Him. Can't wait to see you in that dress. You. Bad luck for the groom, but not for you. Emily's mom gasped, hand to her mouth. Robert's face flushed deep crimson. Ryan bolted up. We're leaving. We? Sophia chuckled darkly. You go. I'm savoring this salmon. Excellent, by the way, she told my mom, who raised her glass. To honesty in relationships. Half toasted. The rest gaped in stunned quiet. After Ryan slinked away, tail between legs, Emily erupted. Not in sorrow, but furious entitlement. How dare you humiliate me like this? She raged, tears streaking her mascara. The room a pressure cooker of glares. How dare I? You invited your ex to our wedding. It wasn't like that. We're friends with history. History repeating. Sophia interjected bitterly. Robert finally boomed. Emily, is this true? Have you crossed lines with this man? Dad, Alex is exaggerating. He invaded my privacy. Because you lied about her name, I cut in. Said it was Rebecca. Her brother Mike shook his head. What the hell? The mask shattered. Fine. Yes, Ryan and I talk. Yes, I wanted him there. He's the one who got away. I needed to know if I was choosing right. The room detonated. Gasps, sobs from her mom. Robert's chair toppling as he stood. At your wedding? You'd decide then? I laughed. A hollow release amid the turmoil. Makes this simple. I drew an envelope from my jacket. My wedding gift. Invoices for every deposit. Venue, catering, flowers, band. $18,000 total. What's this? Emily snatched it, confusion twisting her features. Your dad can explain. He wanted tradition, bride's family plans. But I footed the bill. Weddings. Emily dissolved into ugly sobs, snot and tears mingling. Alex, please, we can fix this. I choose you. After getting caught? How kind. Her sister Olivia, silent till now, exploded. You're an idiot. You had a great guy and tossed him for a cheat? Olivia. Their mom scolded. No, Mom, I'm done babying her. She's nearly 30, acting like a teen. The night dissolved into family squabbles. Sophia swapped numbers with my sister, bonds forming in the wreckage. I left lighter, the weight of deception lifting like fog at dawn. An hour later, Emily's text, You destroyed my life. My reply, No, you wrecked your own. I just dodged the shrapnel. The next 3 days were a whirlwind. Emily love-bombed. Flowers at my door, ironic. In lingerie I'd gifted her, manipulative. Pleading tears. I'll block Ryan now. Please, Alex. You turned our wedding into a feelings test. That's irreparable. It was confusion. Confusion. Lying about her name. That's deceit. She tried barging in. We need to talk. Leave or I call security. You can't ditch 3 years. I didn't. You did. Inviting him. When that flopped, she nuked social media. A victim tale of my jealousy ruining her wedding over innocent friendship. Tagging everyone. Big error. Sophia commented, Innocent. You faked my absence to seat him nearby. Then screenshots. Ryan reminiscing a wine weekend. Emily. Best 48 hours ever. Dated during her work retreat. Her narrative imploded live, likes turning to condemnations. Emily's mom, Karen, called, "Drew, Alex, the family's mortified. Couldn't you handle this privately?" I tried. Emily publicized it by inviting Ryan. But that ambush, like her ambushing me with her ex. At least I spared the ceremony. Silence then. The deposits. 18,000 extortion? Consequences. Emily can explain to 150 guests. Her friends swarmed. She erred, but loves you. Sophia's exaggerating. Think of the guests, 3 weeks away. To each, she invited her cheating ex, lied about his wife. Would you marry that? Most went silent. 2 weeks pre-wedding, Robert called, "Need vendor contacts." Why? Sigh. Emily's cancelling. We'll repay the $18,000. I sent the list. Check arrived in 48 hours. Desperate to bury the shame. Sophia's divorce raced ahead. Ryan's sloppiness. Hotel charges on late nights. Dinner receipts for two. A hidden phone packed with proof, including a draft email plotting to object at our ceremony. Sophia shared screenshots. Ryan to Emily. Give the signal. I'll stand. We run away. Her. Romantic, but I'll decide in the moment. She'd gamble at the altar. I texted Emily. You're a sociopath. Her essay reply, you don't get true love. Ryan's my soulmate. You're boring. Safe. I settled. Forwarded to Robert. Jesus Christ, he replied. On what would have been wedding day, I golfed with Ben and the guys, laughter echoing over greens. Evening steakhouse splurge, the pricey one Emily deemed wasteful. Mid-meal, Ben showed his phone. Emily in her gown at the venue. Solo photos captioned, "The wedding that should have been," and "True love forgives." Comments savaged, unhinged. You cheated, embarrassing. Therapy stat. Olivia. M. Stop humiliating yourself. Sophia. Same dress for your altar gamble? Classy. By morning, posts vanished. Accounts private. 3 months on, Emily at her parents'. Job unchanged. Cryptic posts on narcissistic abuse ignored. Ryan ghosted her post-divorce. Lost house, half retirement. Alimony bound in a dingy studio. Sophia soared. Promotion. Bought out the house. Dating a gym doctor. We text sporadically. Odd friendship, but solid. Me? Cash deposits for Europe solo trip. Met Isabella in an Italian cooking class. Not seeking, but her laugh lit sparks. Third date, she howled at the tale till tears flowed. Robert's Christmas card. Thanks for revealing her before worse harm. Karen unfriended me, but likes my posts from her craft page. Slips I notice. Last week, Emily texted, "Heard you're dating. Hope you're happy." No reply, but yes, I am. Trusted my instinct, called Sophia. Escaped a wedding roulette. Lesson. When they reveal themselves, believe it. And if they invite their ex, invite the spouse. Truth crashes parties spectacularly. To those questioning the public showdown, no regrets. Emily engineered it. I just assembled the cast. The venue pinned our dinner photo in security. The dinner from hell. Training fodder for drama drills. Memorable at least. Edit. Yes, Sophia and I stay friends. Nothing romantic. She's the vengeful big sister I lacked. Isabella finds it hilarious. They bonded over brunch last month. Ryan drove by. Sophia waved her new engagement ring. His expression? Priceless. Edit 2. To calls for private cancellation. She plotted ex interference at vows. The disrespect demanded spectacle.